Hi guys, today we're gonna be watching the
last episode of Nisemonogatari.
Yeah, I just wanted to check if it is actually the last, and yes, it is the last episode.
I feel like this episode is gonna be action-packed. We saw them leave and actually like spare the sister. They didn't wanna actually like exorcise her in front of Araragi, which is honestly kinda nice. They're showing like empathy towards him, but
sure.
I don't think that Araragi is just gonna let them do it next time.
And yeah, let's just get right into it. Cuckoo!
Yeah, there's literally parasite birds like this, by the way. They literally go into other nests, hatch their eggs, and like have another bird grow them. That explains a lot. It's not your usual phoenix, Vanessa.
Oh! That is crazy.
That is crazy.
That is crazy. Wait, so are you saying that she's gonna be forever immortal?
Well, it's immortal in the sense of like it's gonna come back to life if it dies.
We just saw her lose half her body and it regenerates.
Well, yeah, she has like extraordinary healing abilities.
Bruh, you know so much. Why is he? Okay, I guess he doesn't want to tell her. And she believes that.
Cerberus.
Oh my god.
She is Cerberus, Vanessa. I kind of feel bad that he has to hide all of this information. But I feel like if he told her, she would be right now running to try and kill them. The people who did that. She is real, dude.
With a smile on my face.
She's still her little sister, even though she's like technically fake. See, Araragi just wanted to ask her to confirm that they're a family.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about the hitman? The hitman people that want her? Chillih, why don't you wake me up like that?
Because you're not my sister.
But she has a boyfriend! How dare you! She was saving it for him!
He's really trying to confirm it.
Does he need to? Oh, this is so sweet. Yeah, it's not that big of the deal.
Stop defending him.
I even fumbled it. Oh, she's platinum mad, okay. They're such a strong family. Mentally, physically. Oh my
Shinobu.
God. I was like, what?
He's going to the cram school. Bring the fight to them. Why did he phrase it like that? Can you guys explain?
It is a nice name.
Of course, the vampire likes the moon. The way they speak in this show is so, like, nice.
Is she doing that so she can fight with him?
Wait, she actually got stronger for a bit.
Yeah.
So she can defeat them. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. He would only take people's hearts without noticing.
基本的にうちらもバトルはウェルカムや暴力賛成やが幸いお互い人間と怪異のコンビやねんし
This season is all about violence, honestly. Everybody loves violence.
I don't mind.
不満かサンダーブレード世継ぎと踊れっちゅう組み合わせでもええんやで
What? Why?
踊れの妹ぶっ飛ばした実行犯は世継ぎなわけやし
最初の方でいいよ。
よし2階にわしらのバトルにふさわしい部屋が存分戦おうではない
They're gonna like do some 1v1s.
というものを思い知らせている
そこまでパワーアップしたところで未だあなたは僕より下
She can sense that?
Oh, she changed.
宇宙ってまで僕に年季の違いを思い知らせて区画だから付き合ってあげるよ
Damn, she knows how to trash talk.
僕は決め顔でそう言った
Granny is crazy. Like, actually.
資料も文献もろくに残存しておらん極東のマイナー用できなくしてやるわ
Okay.
新介護のボランティアに
Of the elderly. Oh my god.
What fight are you more interested in? I'm more interested in the Araragi fight.
あなた押野とはどういう
I think me too.
あのアロハ野郎
I want to see how she fights because she's like a normal human.
大野くんあの子まだ
Have they not seen each other in a long time?
そこまで行くとも何がしかの強い信念とかがあるんかもしれへんなうちと大野くんと海輝くんは大学時代の同期や
What?
Dude, can we get like monogatari series but like
About
about them?
them?
Like as well
Yes.
when, you know, please?
そうそう海輝くんもう一人先輩を交えてよう4人将棋とかやって遊
4-person
With
shogi.
another upperclassman. Maybe we're gonna meet that person
Maybe,
as well.
maybe.
んだオカルト研究会
The occult, of course.
とかうちらの獲物や言うてそもそも海輝くんなんやけどな
Dude, Kaiki's a piece of shit, bro. Oh,
Oh
my
god.
god.
What a snitch. And we ate donuts with him.
Now, next time Araragi sees Kaiki, it's on site. It has to be on site, man. Like,
僕は妹の味方だよ。
その妹は偽物や
the feelings are real.
I still don't get how are they justifying this.
偽物や言うて知ってもてもその妹を愛せるんかいな
むしろこれまで以上に愛してやる。となんざ燃えるだけだろうが
Oh my,
Oh
it's
my
so
god,
hot.
this
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, of course.
踊れの気持ちは分かったわうちのような正義の味方からしたら道理なしや踊り
How strong is she?
Very.
とはやっぱちゃうわ拳でしか会話ができん
She's strong, but can't she regenerate like him? No.
Nah. What?
She kicked his face off.
Oh,
Oh, that is
oh my
violent.
god.
She was serious. She is violent.
What?
Oh my.
She's such a good guy. Oh my god. She's just breaking him and tearing him apart.
せやから会議で不死身ことができるかもしれへんいいともなんとも関係あれへん他の家族はどないやねん例えばカレンちゃん言うたか踊れのもう一人の妹が会議や言うてし
She wouldn't care.
同じことが言え
Yeah.
踊れのおかんは化け物や言うて知ってことが言えるんか踊れのおとんはどないやねん
I mean, I don't know that far.
偽物の妹本人は自分が会議や言うて知ってもそれまで通りに暮らせるんか学がないからええやろ本人は傷つくんちゃうんか
You don't need to protect her from her own emotions.
She's making sense in a way, but not enough.
正義の味方でも目指すんかいファイヤーシスターズ
She knows everything. Oh my god.
化け物が人間に対してどれほど残酷になれるかよくわかっとるよな
Oh my.
前に始末をつけたるんがうちらの仕事
Is it just.
踊れ
How do they do that?
どんな正義感の弟勝手やけれどすんなりそう他人に
Dude, she's making a bit of sense.
What? Did she crush his heart? What did she crush?
まだ終わりちゃうで世継ぎのこともそろそろ気になる行こうか
Is he gonna. She's gonna take him downstairs. Nah. That is insane.
Yeah, he's
That
not
is-
looking so
oh
good.
my god. What a master.
なんや
Oh,
今
Yeah.
she's knocked out.
ちょっと割にはどうやねんだやないか世継ぎこれから大逆転するところだったんだよ
Oh, sorry.
を焼かないでくれるかな
姉ちゃん笑顔でそう言った。
Definitely a posed look.
旧ハートアンダーブレード。ほんだらうちと踊れらで決勝戦と行こうか。
I'm actually interested in that. She has a donut sweatshirt.
いや戦わない。おかしなことを言うでないぞ人間。我が主様はまだうぬごときには負けてはおらん。お前様よ。
Why is that so funny? I'm sorry.
僕はまだあなたに屈してなんかいない。
Oh my.
拳にもあなたの言葉にも
He looks demonic.
全く納得なんてしていない。
どんな正義感持とうと勝手やけれど、そんな理想を他人に押し付けんなや。
Isn't that exactly what you are doing?
Kinda.
他人じゃありません。家族です。僕は理想を押し付けますよ。つきます。騙します。迷惑もかけます。作ることもあるでしょう。恩を返せないこともあるでしょう。それでいいと思ってます。正義の味方さん、あることが悪だというなら僕が背負います。偽ることが悪いことなら悪いやつでいいんです。好感度なんかいらねえよ。手の人間でいい。お兄ちゃん、あいつがそう呼んで
Oh.
僕は全てそれでいい。
性悪説か。性善説くらい知っとるやろ。中国の哲学者孟子の思想や前世を有するっちゅう。あれや、人間の本質は欲望に支配されとるっちゅう。身も蓋もない純子の思想やね。
Okay, we're getting philosophical.
を持つ言うねんな。ゆえに人が善行をなすならば、それは本性ではなく偽りによるしかない、偽物であり偽善によるしかないと。つまりは仁や。善はもとより全て偽善であり、
But she calls herself a good guy.
人があるちゅうてな。わしよう言っとった思考ゲームやねんけどな。区別もつかんような偽物とどっちの方が価値があるとするうちの答えは、当然本物の方が価値がある。君はどう価値や言うとったかな。
Of course, Oshino said that.
こない言うとったわ。偽物の方が圧倒的に価値がある。
Why though?
ものになろうという意志があるだけ、偽物の方が本物よりも本物だ。
Oh.
海輝くんはな、どうしようもない小悪党だけはかっこええんや。今回の件からうちらが得るべき教訓、10年越しの教訓やけどな。帰るで。うちらの負けや。
By that logic, isn't she also fake? Aren't they all fake in a way?
お付き合いしよういうテンションにならん。アンリミテッドルールブックでも素取りは取るな。あとはうちらの正義の例外いうことにしといたる。絶対踊れ。最初からうちとのバトル、どっか本気やなかったよな。
本気じゃないって。
作業肝心とかやなかったぞ。
I mean, he never has that, to be fair. I feel like.
正直、あれはあれで気抜けたわ。
殺気を感じなかったというなら人間扱いしてくれたからですよ。お互い人間と怪異のコンビだって今まで推しの一人だけなんです。王こそあれで気が抜けていた。変な気分にさせられてしらけてしまった。
Man, Oshino is such a legend.
おっさんを相手にしていた時のように。
着せずして大篠くんとキャラが
Yeah.
ってもうたか。
And that conflicted with Araragi.
ほんだら最後には、大篠くんなら絶対に言わへんやろっちゅうセリフで締め。
She's so petty. She just.
さようなら。
Oh my god. That actually hurts.
I
That
got
hurts
chills,
me.
bro.
That hurts me so much.
The way she did that, man.
And because she knows everything.
She knows how Oshino acts.
またキスされるんじゃないかと身構えてたけど、さすがにそんなことしないか。
In what kind of a house do they live?
It's how he imagines his house.
怪物みてえな人間と人間みてえな怪物と
Oh my god.
あんま無理しないでね。
無理させろよ。
お兄ちゃんは私たちが大好きなんだよね。
手に意訳すんな。お前らなんか大嫌いだよ。
For sure.
夏休み明けにさ、僕の彼女を紹介してやるよ。
Oh!
何それお兄ちゃん、彼女いた。
Is that Senjugahara?
実は5月あたりから
Shikahara?
Yeah.
Why is everybody doing that?
ダラダラと出しゃばっちまったが、いつまでも長居していてもつまらない。いろいろやってるうちに。
Please don't show me that room anymore. I don't want to see it ever again.
の聞いた化け物はそろそろ引っ込む自分である。
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there anything, any end credits? Like after the ones?
I feel like I'm not fully understanding. I know that just because they're saying that it's fake doesn't necessarily mean that it is actually fake. This is how they perceive it. So the way she was formed is the mother was affected by that bird, which is a monster. The bird is the monster, right?
To be honest, we need to go
And
back
the
and check.
mom was the one that was a victim to the bird. And she took the seed, which is Tsukihi, in the womb. But from then on, she's born as a normal human.
I guess the saying is like she was never supposed to be there normally.
Yeah, she was never supposed to be there. But I don't know.
But she's there.
But she's there. Okay, so that thing about obviously Tsuki being fake, and she mentioned that. No, I think it was Araragi that mentioned that just because she's fake, does that make her evil to begin with? Because Tsuki's situation reminds me, because like this girl said that would her mom be okay with this? Would her dad be okay with this? Would she be okay with this? She was implying that she herself, Tsuki, would be sad if she found out that she was a fake,
Yeah, but then again, she is applying her own good ideals on other people, while at the same time telling Araragi, don't apply your ideals on other people, which is hypocritical. And as we mentioned in the philosophical part of the episode where she started explaining the three philosophies, pretty much explained that good people are hypocrites.
Mhm.
And she is Miss Good Guy. And she's being hypocritical,
So
in my
she's
opinion.
aware that she's a hypocrite.
Kind of. It's like a
'Cause
lot of
she-
self-awareness.
No, because they did mention that there's like two different philosophers, right? One of them said that humans are
Philosophers, yeah.
philosophers. One of them said that humans are fundamentally good, and the other one said that humans are fundamentally evil, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And she agrees with the latter one, which is that humans are, fundamentally evil, and that
No.
isn't that what she agrees with?
She agrees that like people are fundamentally good. She's on the good side.
Oh, okay, I misunderstood that. Because later on she was saying that she said when they were asked the question, what is worth more, the real thing or the fake thing? She said, obviously it has to be the real thing. Shino was in the middle, of course, keeping the balance. He said that they both have equal values. And Kaiki said that obviously it is the fake thing because it's more real than the real thing, right? And she liked that. She liked what he said. She agreed with it. So that's why I thought that she comes from that mentality that humans are fundamentally evil. But that's the thing, though. Even if you consider this, what happened to Tsuki, her being fake, how does that justify killing her off? Who are you protecting by doing that? Can you answer
That's
that
exactly.
question?
She is imposing her ideals on like a family matter. To be fair, to
It's
begin
there,
with,
exactly.
and at the same time, she is telling Araragi, don't impose your ideals on others, which is pretty much hypocritical. Which she explained that the first philosopher explained pretty much that like good people are like hypocrites, or was it the
second one?
The evil one, that
The
like good
evil
people
one.
are like hypocrites because they're inherently like evil is born from desire, and every person has desire, so everyone's evil. So if you go ahead and do something good, it means you ignored your desire.
Mm-hmm.
And you went out your way to fight yourself.
Yeah.
You did something against the real you, which is kind of hypocritical.
I still feel like, I don't know, I still feel like she is on the side of she does think that humans are fundamentally evil, and that's why she calls herself
But she carries
good.
herself again as Miss Good Guy.
I feel like she does that because she deliberately tries to be good. And that's why she gets to call herself good. Like, let us guys know, what do you think? What do you... Like, which is she coming from? Is she thinking that people are fundamentally good or fundamentally evil, and she's just trying to be deliberately good, I feel like if I had to agree with something, it would be with Oshino. They're both equal.
Yeah.
They're both worth. And also this thing where she said that, how would your sister feel? Karen wouldn't care. How would your mom feel? I don't know. How would the dad feel? I don't know. How would she herself feel? Would she be sad?
I mean, look at it this
and I
way.
feel like she would. Because you know that, for an example, people that are adopted, once they find out, they're like very heartbroken because they feel like they're not a part of the family, like naturally. So yes, that could cause her harm. But another thing that could cause her harm is maybe killing her off, Like, if, I don't know, it's really weird, but I genuinely love the dynamic between the three people. Like the Oshino Kaiki, and I forget her name. I love their dynamic.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
good,
they
the middle, and the evil.
yeah, they explained all the. She explained all the like 3 philosophies they all like hold.
But for her being good, she's so violent. Like, because Kaiki is not violent, Oshino is also
In the middle.
yeah.
Sometimes
If
violent,
it's
sometimes
necessary,
not,
if it's
yeah.
necessary, he's violent. But Kaiki so far has not been violent, and he's the evil one. No, that's like how the anime is portraying
Dude, it's
him.
written so well, and it's honestly hard to catch everything.
Because this season, we've been like, for an example, we've met, I feel like, this season the most, the people that love violence the most. We met Karen and Tsuki, and they both consider themselves good guys as well, no?
Mhm.
They both are fighting for justice, just like her. I feel like, I don't know, so far the people that are like good are very, they try to sort out things with violence.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Oh, Kaiki? I don't know. I really like Kaiki. I feel like, I don't know. Ocean is still my favorite one from them. I don't know. I still don't know what to call them, honestly. Supernatural professionals. Yeah, I'll keep it at professionals. But I feel like we're missing so much. There's just genuinely so much to talk about, but there was so much information that was given this episode that is definitely a little bit difficult to keep up. Final thoughts about the whole season in general. Obviously, the whole season touches up a lot on the people being fake and what is fake and who is fake and how do we deal with it. I am still with at the expense of me sounding dumb, I'm still very confused. I understand that just because they see something as fake doesn't necessarily mean it's fake, but me personally, I don't see them as fake. That's what I'm trying to say. I do get why Karen and Tsuki are labeled fake, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically because they see themselves as like justice warriors, right? And they're not police officers, they're not actual Batman and
Batman.
Superman, so they're not actually that, they're just trying to be that, which is
They are imposing their own ideals on others.
yeah, so they're basically trying to be what they are not, so this is why they're labeled fake. But I feel like to an extent, aren't we all in certain way, in like different ways?
Yeah,
And
but like that, the like in extreme ways, they literally go out and they are violent.
Yes, it is extreme, but at the same time, Araragi does the same thing, and this is why it hits so close home to him. Because he does the same thing, and he sees that in his own sister, so obviously he's like there trying to lecture them and to help them
And
out
he
in a way.
feels like a hypocrite, yeah.
But I guess it's allowed. I don't know. It's more difficult to judge yourself than to judge others, obviously. But I don't know.
Yeah, and then we get Kaiki, who pretty much brings up the whole if something is like fake.
Like Kaiki, I understand. He's a 100% fake, right? Because he's a cold
Yeah, but
man.
but because of like the whole philosophy of like people are inherently bad, and they lie and they deceive to fulfill their desires, which is in his case money, because money probably fulfills his
Yeah.
desires. He in his own head thinks
He's just
he's
justifying
the
it?
most like like normal person, the most real person, because he believes people are inherently bad.
Yeah, that makes
And in their
sense.
attempt to be pretty much like real.
To be fair, isn't that like also from like a religious point of view that for an example in Christianity that we're all born sinners, so that could be backing up the philosophy behind that in a way, no?
No, because Kaiki is not trying to repent for his sins, and
I'm not saying that. Yeah, he's not, but I'm trying to say that there's like you could connect it to that, and I don't know which one I'm more inclined to believe in. I feel like people are
Oshino's one is honestly
I don't know.
feel like the most real. There has to be like, in my opinion, like balance,
But that does sound genuinely like he's just justifying like how he is right now. He's not willing to change because he genuinely feels as if he's, the real thing. And he doesn't want to change. And I don't know, honestly, props, respect to him. But the show doesn't like give you a set like this is the way to this is what you should believe in, right? It lets it very open-minded.
I mean,
You
yeah,
can
go
form
in
your
ahead
own
and make your own
opinion.
conclusions. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you can choose to believe in Oshino, to believe in Kaiki, or
Miss
that
Good Guy.
woman, Miss Good Guy, exactly. I like Kanbaro, and honestly, it's a little bit sad we don't get to see much of Kanbaro and Senjugahara this season. But I will not complain because we saw a lot of Karen and Tsuki, and they're just genuinely interesting
They're fun.
characters. I did not expect that we would meet them, and both of them are affected in a way by like monsters, apparitions, and stuff like that.
And also, I witnessed the most.
Don't talk about that. That's a
The
taboo. That's
most-
taboo.
I'll never be the same again, man. I don't know, like
I
it
feel
changed it changed me at like my core as a human being. Like colors look more colorful now.
You know,
I don't know what to say. Like,
one day, if we decide to rewatch Monogatari, I don't think it's obviously gonna be worth to rewatch it on Patreon, right? But we can rewatch it by ourselves, and then we can upload sessions discussing it more. You know,
dude, there's so much, and we're
there's
missing
so much, and
much.
I'm genuinely so
I feel stupid watching the show.
frustrated. I feel like I don't know, because even if I went right now and I rewatched the whole episode, I feel like nah, it needs to be after I've completed the anime.
And you guys are like genuinely helping us appreciate it way more when you
Yeah.
point out the stuff we missed. So thank you for that, and keep doing
Yes.
it.
Yes. Let us know what do you guys think about this last episode, because as I mentioned, it was genuinely very much overwhelming with the ideologies and everything that was mentioned. And yeah, I typically enjoy philosophy a lot, but I don't know. It was so much.
Mental
this episode.
gymnastics, man.
Genuinely.
What's
it was,
next, by the way?
And I think it's a little bit late right now. What's next? It's oh my god, I'm so excited. It's Hanekawa. I think, because Hanekawa is on the cover of the photo of the next season.
Also, Miss Good Guy, the way she just ended it and like actually said goodbye.
Oh my god, yeah, that
Oh
part.
my god.
This genuinely sounded like
He probably.
I'll do something.
She's traumatized as well. You know she's
he
traumatized.
probably did the same
You know
thing,
she's
no?
traumatized, dude. Yeah,
just
Oshino
sounded-
left her ass the
that
same way he left
sounded-
us.
deep and very hurtful. I genuinely felt pain when I heard that, because
Dude, you
it
literally.
was like to me it felt like I'm gonna say something that your dad never said.
Oh my god.
That's genuinely how it felt like to me, because Oshino just felt like that type of figure in the
Dude,
show.
you literally cried when Oshino like.
Yeah.
You literally, yeah, you did cry when
did
Oshino like left.
No, I mean, he left me alone, and I don't know how to feel about that. He didn't even say goodbye. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching with us and sharing your opinions in the comments. They're very valuable and insightful. Keep doing that. We really enjoy it. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.